Hello everyone, Man of Interest here, and it's time for This Week in Keyboards. We're almost through January, and wowee, this has been a pretty quick month, hasn't it? Well, this probably won't be a quick This Week in Keyboards, since we definitely have some topics to get through, so let's get to it. Starting off, we have our spotlight topics, and the first one we have is GMK Grey on Black by SLK. The colorway is the name of the set, just gray and black. It's perfect for those who want something a little bit different from your standard white on black sets, and I think it looks pretty classy. It's clean, it's a simple colorway, and it can go with a whole lot of boards without any issues. There are some accent colored keys, but I don't think they actually really work that well with the set. I would just rock it gray and black. Wow, I guess it's really telling for This Week in Keyboards if a plain and simple set like this made it to a spotlight, huh? That's okay though, we have some interesting topics, right? Because next up we have GMK Dots 2 by Beep. It's the return of the Dots in both dark and light colorways. Dots is a popular set, so it's no surprise we're seeing round 2. The real question though is, are you down to clown with that light or dark theme? I think the dark theme is the way to go personally. I missed out on round 1, so I'm considering round 2 pretty heavily. Round 2 will be running next month over on Novelties, and I assume we'll get a decent price for the base kits, or the base kits. In addition, there are also rainbow dots kits if you want that nice rainbow gradient of dots across your keyboard, as well as some lovely Rama artisans or novelties, although I don't think these are the best Rama novelties to work with this kind of set. Our next topic is the Viktus Styrka by Victus Design. The board launches on the 25th at noon CST, and it's $710. Wow, that's a whopper of a price. What are you going to get for that price? Well, it's a top-mounted 65% with left-handed macros. QMK support, VIA support, front height 19.7 millimeters. It's 3 kilograms, aka 6.6 pounds unassembled. It was made in the collaboration with One Creative Mind. So you got the blue colorway, you got the it has the sandblasted rear accent brass and brass plate. You got the night sky with the sandblasted stainless steel rear accent weight and plate. And well, yeah, the blue is the cheapest colorway, $710. The wine, $725. The night sky, $740. Wow, MOQ of 80, limit of 300. I don't think we've often see boards costing $700, and at over $700, I don't think they're gonna reach that 300 unit limit, but hey, it's 2021, maybe we'll see some new trends. Personally, if I wanted a 65% with some left-hand macros, I'd probably just look at trying to get a J01 in the future. So funny enough, the first question in the FOQ is about the price, because that's a honker of a price. Well, apparently the board takes a thick stock of metal to machine, and since both material and shipping prices have increased due to COVID, that means the whole price and the whole lot of the board got to increase as well. I'm sure a lot of people are interested because it looks decent, but I'm not sure if enough people will be opening their wallets for it. Our last spotlight topic is GMK Muted 2, which is now live over on SwitchMod and Oblatsky Industries. It's also live at other places, so check your local proxy first. The set will be running until February 14th, and the base kit's going to be going for $130. Not terribly competitive pricing compared to the $110, $120 we're used to, but hey, it's a classic like Muted 2, it might be worth it. Muted is a simple colorway. I have always liked and loved Muted. I'm really happy that people can enjoy it in 2021 with 2021 compatibility, although I'd put an asterisk on that depending on your personal preference. I'll probably be getting a set for Muted 2, despite owning, the first round. It's a set I can't get enough of. I'm happy. It's simple, it's clean, it looks great with a decent amount of boards, and it has some decent looking accents with it. I wish the price was a tad lower, but I'll live just fine. And now we move on to the topic of the week. And there is no topic of the week. Nothing made me think it was really deserved to be the topic of the week. So let's just move along to our favorite part of every This Week in Keyboards episode, the rapid fire. GMK Blocks currently has its thread blocked, and my guess, if it continues, GMK Blocks will be blocked. Copper spacebars will soon be available for round 2 for those who don't think their spacebars are heavy enough. I actually have one, and I'll be doing a video pretty soon, so stay tuned for that. The Elemental 75 is a 75% with a knob because the ramifications of 2020 still follow us into 2021. It's gasket mounted, has flex cuts, it looks fine, looks completely fine, just not my cup of tea. The RE65 is a top mounted 65% that aims to be, quote, minimal, not boring. And you know what? I think that's a pretty fair way to describe this board. I don't think it looks too shabby, to be honest. Top and O-ring mount, it has some accents and will probably tickle a lot of people's fancy. I'll keep my eye on you, but we'll see. Also, OP coming in with an intercheck with one post, sus. GMK Twilight is based on Your Name, the anime. Wait, what? Do we watch the same movie? How are these the colors you decided to extract from Your Name? The Queen Switch is another JWK recolor with some Longboy 2-stage springs. The springs look cool, but I see JWK and recolor and I start to feel a bit sleepy. SLK Dessau is an interesting project. It's a new uniform profile design with the goal of making an aesthetically modern low-profile option for MX-style switches. I'm wondering what the heck is wrong with DSA, but hey, if you can make an improvement, this could be pretty cool for people who are into this look and style. GMK Tamago is an egg-themed set, which makes me think the person behind it might not understand the typical surface ratio between egg yolks and whites. Emerald switches are made of PME for the top and bottom housing, and it would be cool if the intercheck told us anything about PME, like why should I be excited about PME housings? I don't know what PME is yet. GMK Classic Arabic is beige with Arabic sublegends, or the option for Greek sublegends. It looks fine, and even though the sublegends will be UV printed, my experience with GMK UV printing has been pretty positive, no complaints. The Sun20 Pad is an individual numpad that'll be no more than $99 according to Velocifier. It's nothing special, but I suppose it doesn't really have to be. The Angel is a pin mount 65% with some seamless sides where the plate is mounted on pins, pins and needles, I guess. It's certainly an interesting idea. While I'm not sold on the idea, I appreciate something new is being attempted. The board itself doesn't look horrible. I think a lot of people will be ultimately interested, depending on the price. GMK Juvenile Galant looks like a perfect example of a colorway inspired by a character and how that doesn't work on a keycap set. Come on. GMK Cluck is a chicken-based set that you should only really get for the penis novelties. Tau 0.4 is another affordable 40% ortholinear that's actually, like I said, affordable, and it's pretty feature-rich for those into OLEDs, knobs, RGBs, and FR4. GMK Art actually looks fine if you take away those color accent keys. Honestly, the color accents it looks like when they're trying to put way too extreme of a lipstick for their look, and it makes them look really out of place. The novelties are pretty cool. Lancelot Keyset has two versions, and it's currently running for, I guess, an okay price. They're PBT keycaps. If you're okay with the colorway, I guess it's fine. This doesn't move me in any way though. GMK White on Black Katakana is currently live on drop. It's simple, it's black and white, it's $120. The Dancing Cat Keycap Set is a wild looking set, perfect to go with a wild keyboard like the Cyberboard. I'd rock it with the Cyberboard, and that's probably it. GMK Matcha Mocha is a matcha green on chocolate brown set. It looks alright, I suppose. I don't know how those colors will actually translate in person. Unfortunately, the base price of $155 makes it pretty uncompetitive, so if you're gonna get this, you really have to want to get this, because that's like 2014 prices, right? Ooh. The Go Popper Switch Opener is a 2-in-1 switch opener if you don't already have one, and you're okay with waiting for a group buy. That's kind of a weird overlap. It would be better if they just produced and then sold them, methinks. MBK Legend is the first die sub keycap set for chalk switches. I don't know if you're a chalk kale switch kind of person. I'm still looking for them. I'm not entirely sure they exist, but if they do, the sales numbers for MBK Legend will tell us. Well, that's it for this week in keyboards. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and hey, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I'm pretty close on my way to that 10K sub mark. Yay, I'll try to do something special maybe. Hey, if you want to keep up to date with all my keyboards, you know, ring a ding ding that notification bell. I'm supposed to say these kind of things. Apparently it's supposed to be good with metrics. I don't know, I'm just saying things. I have a Discord channel, I stream on Twitch. You know the drill. Once again, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video and review. Pew, 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 pew.